Usually to try to get the crying to stop, I'll call my parents and try to talk it out with them. So
just imagine that conversation, right? She literally calls her parents. I'm really sad. I'm crying. And the parents are like, okay, what's wrong? I can't edit a video that I will make like 7 grand off if it gets like 2 million views. Oh no. Like, seriously, that conversation would be so petty. Oh my god. HowToCameron. HowToCameron. Okay guys, hello everybody, my name is Cameron Brown and a warm welcome to the HowToCameron channel. And I want to firstly start by saying that I'm not copying any of the YouTubers. Last video, this person called me out for copying Memulous, I believe. But that was actually quite surprising to me. It's not like in the video I literally said that I was copying Memulous. Wow, that's pretty fantastic. It was quite surprising that he called me out for that. But today I wanted to make a video on Emma Chamberlain. And before people go, oh Cameron, you're clearly just copying I'm Alex, because he made a video on her quite recently. A video that got a lot of views. But yeah, he made a video on Emma Chamberlain. I want to mention that this video is merely theft. I made a video on Emma Chamberlain, and this is how it works, right? If you make a video on someone, no one else can make a video on you. Okay, so I am going to call out I'm Alex. I've heard that he's 5'8", so I want to box him because clearly I'll be able to annihilate him. But regardless of that, regardless of the boxing match, I wanted to react to Emma Chamberlain because she made a video recently which very much peeved me off. It came out 4 days ago and it has 4 million views and it's titled Why I Don't Upload That Much. This video is ridiculously over the top. Now I think that's the charm of her videos, the idea that they're over dramatic, but it's so over dramatic and so over the top that it's just cringy. So I thought to myself, why not show you guys Emma Chamberlain at her finest? Fantastic. Firstly, Emma Chamberlain, you know, she makes like 3-4 videos a month. Flipping heck, she made a video titled Vegetarian Tries Meat for the First Time. Wow, glad she's vegetarian for the correct motives. That makes me happy. I'm sorry to say, but if you're a vegetarian, right, and you are happy to try meat, you're not a vegetarian for the right reasons. If you're fine with tasting meat, like, what? It's not the taste of meat that makes people not eat it. You know, that's ridiculous. But yeah, she doesn't upload very often. Her videos clearly do really well. Her channel's doing really well. And the reason why her channel's probably doing so well is because a lot of younger people like her content, presumably. You see, when you make videos for older people like I do, it's harder to gain subs. It's harder to get consistent views because a lot of my subscribers actually have a life, which is pretty crazy. I don't have a life, but you know, a lot of them have a life, and also they don't get too sucked into my channel. Younger kids do. Younger kids see specific YouTubers as idols, and thus make sure that they watch every single one of their videos. No one watches every single one of my videos. Fantastic. Smash like if you enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new today. Let's take a look at this video then.
this is why I don't upload that much.
Did you get that? She started off with a statement, but she didn't quite finish it, but then she had to redo it. That really funds the idea of, oh, it's so hard. Guys, I really wanted to make this video, but I couldn't. You know, the struggle of being a YouTuber, the struggle of making 3 videos a month and making over 2 million a year. The struggle. God. You know what, you coal miners in goddamn Kenya? Shut up. Okay, right now. It is hard being a YouTuber. Do they even farm flipping coal in Kenya? Let me just fact check myself, guys. Why build Kenya's first coal plant? Okay, they don't actually, you know, farm coal. Sad face.
It all starts with me filming a video. You know, what do YouTubers do? Usually I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pumped. I'm excited. I'm inspired to be filming a video. And I'm like, yeah, this is the week where I start uploading consistently. This is the week. I'm ready.
Right, that was a bad word. Okay, I'm actually really offended by that. No one is allowed to say bad words in my household. And because I can hear her, that means she's in my house. Her sound waves are in my house. So I would like everybody to smash like for my hearing because I heard a naughty bad word.
Little do I know, though, what's coming next. Once I'm finished filming, I usually start editing immediately because I'm feeling so freaking inspired that I don't even know
Why would you edit in bed? I don't want to sound petty or anything, but literally, that's the stupidest thing ever. You know, her job is to make videos. Editing is part of her job. You never do a job in bed. Okay, to all the porn stars watching this video, just ignore what I just said there. Thank you very much. Your brain associates bed with sleep, with having a good time, having a quick one, destroy December, whatever. Okay, that's what your brain associates the bed with. Not flipping making videos, not your job. Straight off the bat, that's probably why she's not efficient at working. Because she's doing it lying in bed. What the flip? I'm triggered.
For the first couple days of editing, it's easy. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. I'll spend hours in a day editing and it feels like nothing. It'll literally feel like it's what my body was meant to do. But since my videos take like 30 hours to edit, I quickly start to feel...
Is she Edward Scissorhands? I don't get it. How can it take 30 hours to edit a video of her caliber?
You make me call and then I'm like, yo, this ain't it, chief. Like, I don't know
Yeah,
what's
the
going
editing
on.
isn't
like,
that
I'm so sorry.
bad.
And she was like, it's okay, I understand. Like, it's not your fault. And I was like, okay, while I'm on the phone with this woman, room
But
service
like,
call.
how does it take 30 hours? Like, my videos take 30 minutes, 40 minutes to edit. I understand people are going to comment going, oh, Cameron, but your videos suck. Whatever. Okay, shut up. But seriously, 30 hours, that's over the top. Come on. Coming from a YouTuber, like, if I want to make a video, an original video, and I wanted to do as much editing as she does in her videos, it would take me 4 or 5 hours. You know, and that's a long time. 30 hours is an over-exaggeration. I think she's very much trying to get some props from her viewers. I think she wants comments saying, wow, you work so hard, I love you. Literally, some person said, you should honestly at this point get an editor. Like, literally, people feel bad for her. People are trying to help her. You know, she makes millions of pounds a year, has to upload 3-4 videos a month. Wow, life's tough, you know?
But since my videos take like 30 hours to edit, I quickly start to feel like it will never end. Not to mention I'm getting sick of the video that I'm editing because I've had to watch it so many different times that I start to think that nothing about it is entertaining, funny, worth watching whatsoever.
You see, this is the issue with making videos, right? You can take two approaches when it comes to editing. You can have very light editing. Just edit to make the video, you know, watchable. Chances are, you know, the original content that you've made is already funny and it doesn't need that much editing. Or you have to edit a lot, video effects, etc. If you're making a lot of skits, for example, you have to edit a lot to make the video funny. The original file itself is not funny on its own. And I feel like if you are going for the second option more, that's a worse sign, because that proves that you're not actually that funny, like when you're just talking to a camera or in real life. You're just funny in post-production, you know, after you edit, after you change the original video and how you come across in it.
By the third or fourth day of editing, things are definitely going south. I start to realize that I'm running out of time because my goal is always to upload once a week. So if I upload it on a Sunday the week before, my goal is to upload the next Sunday.
That is so tough. Even if she spends 30 hours per video editing, which I just want to say is not true. She does not spend 30 hours editing her videos. She's not disabled. I would say 15 maximum. Like, if she's working 30 hours, she clearly is not focusing on editing at all. She's clearly being a procrastinator, you know? Like, literally, this is ridiculous. She does not spend that long actually editing. She probably spends closer to 15 hours. On top of that, if she's uploading every 7 days, that's 2.5 hours of work per day editing. Is that really that hard? Like, even if the editing's boring as hell, it's 2.5 hours. That's literally her job. She gets paid like $2 million a year for that. Okay, probably more, you know, if her views keep going up.
By my third or fourth day of editing, I realized that that's not going to probably happen realistically unless I pull a few all-nighters or do nothing fun with my life except for editing for the next few days. Sadly, I can't remember the last time I uploaded on time. It's also f***ed up because it's a schedule I put into my own mind. I never say, oh, hey guys, I upload once a week. I upload whenever I want.
She doesn't care if she uploads on time. The reason being is because YouTube as a platform selectively boosts specific channels, and the channels that it selectively boosts pretty much ensures that the people who are actually running these channels just don't have to put any real effort in. They can upload randomly. Their videos will always get the same number of views. But then you have other YouTubers, like for example PewDiePie. I know it's going to be funny. I'm trying to argue that PewDiePie's channel, you know, it's hard to maintain and how he kind of struggles to keep it relevant. But with PewDiePie's channel, obviously before like the T-Series subscriber count, etc., because that controversy got him a lot of subscribers, right? But before that, way before that, when he was making normal videos and grinding, literally, if PewDiePie didn't upload for 1 day, like, you'd just see his views drop. If PewDiePie stopped uploading, I remember when PewDiePie went to LA, I believe, and he did daily vlogs, and not many people liked them, and he just stopped uploading, his channel tanked. And this is the thing that annoys me. Some YouTubers, you know, they have the support of YouTube. Their videos are all the time in the recommended, which means they don't have to upload. Their views stay high because YouTube is always promoting their content. Other YouTubers are completely different. Other YouTubers, they have to keep uploading. Otherwise, their channel would just completely plummet. And it really annoys me because it creates these lazy ass YouTubers.
My goal is always to upload once a week. Because I have this kind of mental calendar or mental kind of schedule, when I don't fulfill it, it makes me feel like a loser. I start getting so anxious about the fact that I'm not going to finish the video that I basically have a meltdown. Like basically a temper tantrum. What you had.
How old is Emma Chamberlain? $17. Okay. So legally I can destroy December this bitch. Okay. Fantastic. Oh my god, I just realized what I said.
Basically a temper tantrum, what you had when you were a toddler and stuff, like I'm like that. My relationship with editing starts getting so toxic that I literally just can't do it.
Okay, so this is a normal thing that people do. This is a normal YouTuber, right? She's not over exaggerating anything, and this is completely warranted. You know, you can't edit a video, you can't cut clips, you can't do the zooming in and out, you can't spin the clip, you can't add photos to the clip. You can't add videos. These are really hard things to do. You know, it's tough. It's a tough game, YouTubers.
Because I'm not editing and doing what I know I should be doing, I start hating myself. It makes my self-esteem plummet. So...
Good. I'm glad her self-esteem plummets. Your self-esteem should not even be existent if you're this lucky with YouTube, yet you don't bother to actually utilize it. That sounded really horrible. But what I mean by this is literally everything's given to her through YouTube. You know, the platform YouTube is giving everything to her. She can make videos on whatever she likes. She will always get views. I guarantee she's part of the premium ad program, which means she makes a lot more money off her videos than regular YouTubers, i.e. me. And on top of that, she clearly has a lucky life. You know, she's managed to move out when she was 17 years old, just through comedy videos. The fact that she is complaining about how she's struggling to do YouTube, the fact that she's so lazy that she doesn't actually put her mind on editing. It's ridiculous. Like, I can't believe she's actually saying that she's having a flipping mental breakdown. Grow up.
Obviously, I'm crying because I'm a sensitive ass bitch and crying is one of my favorite hobbies. Anyway, if you've ever cried before, you know how it goes.
If you've ever cried before, you know how it goes. Okay, let me listen to this.
If you've ever cried before, you know how it goes. Once you start crying about one thing, you start crying about everything that's going on in your life and you can't stop. Usually to try to get the crying to stop, I'll call my parents and try to talk it out with them.
You know, this is the thing, right? I tried crying one time. Okay, this is going to make me sound like a psychopath, probably. I don't cry. I'm not someone who cries. But literally, like, I teared up and that was it. Like, I didn't go on a flipping hissy fit. You know, imagine my lanky-ass body on the floor doing what she's doing. Like, Jesus Christ.
Usually to try to get the crying to stop, I'll call my parents and try to talk it out with them. So
just imagine that conversation, right? She literally calls her parents. I'm really sad. I'm crying. And the parents are like, okay, what's wrong? Did you break up with your boyfriend? You know, did someone die? Did one of your friends backstab you? I don't know what the fuck the parents would say. And then she goes, I can't edit a video that I will make like 7 grand off if it gets like 2 million views. Oh no. Like, seriously, that conversation would be so petty. Oh my god.
The crying goes on for a few hours.
Haha, get that? You guys get it? She's on the toilet crying. That's so relatable. You know, Emma Chamberlain is just a normal person like us. She goes through some tough times. You know, she's not this superstar. You know, definitely not.
Sometimes 2, sometimes 4. I feel bad for my parents, honestly. I don't know how they deal with me, but eventually...
If I was her parent, I would literally just disassociate from her. Like, seriously, if you're that wound up because you don't have the ability to spend 30 hours editing a video that will probably make thousands of pounds, you know, she gets millions and millions of views a video, that's ridiculous. This video annoys me because I know that there's so many other YouTubers like me, cough cough, who, you know, they put more time into their videos than she probably does. Like, she says she spends like 30 hours per video. If she uploads, you know, every 7 days, she's spending like what, 3-4 hours a day editing? You know, I spend like a good hour and a half every day on YouTube, which means technically by that logic, if she was telling the truth, I'm only working a third of the time she is, yet she makes millions of pounds a year. Like, it's annoying to me how she can complain about that when she's so successful. Like, just don't be so lazy. It irritates me.
Eventually, I start to see the light at the end of the tunnel and I start to feel better and I start recovering from my meltdown. But obviously, I have to try to find ways to make myself feel better because it's not going to just mend itself.
How is it that hard? You literally have a dream job, This is so annoying to me. Like, literally the dream job because you're laughing. Because they should be funny to you if they were actually funny. Cough, cough, her videos aren't actually funny. Like, it's ridiculous.
I have to try to find stuff that'll distract me and make me love my life again, basically. Sorry, this is getting kind of dark, but it's not that big of a deal, I promise.
Yeah, it isn't. Because it doesn't actually happen. You know, she's clearly being super over dramatic, you know. Probably the reality of the situation is she feels a little bit burnt out, you know. She thinks to herself, wow, this video's taken a long time to edit. I should edit it quicker. You know, I could upload more regularly. That's probably what she thinks. And she probably gets a bit down because of that. I'm not saying that her life should always be perfect because clearly that's unrealistic. But there's no way it's this bad. Absolutely no way. It's so over the top and it's a desperate attempt for attention and praise, even though she's lazy.
Here are some of the things that I do to make myself feel better. Number one, I clean a lot. I do this when I feel because it makes me feel productive, even though I'm not actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which is editing and working. It's a deal, I promise. It's really kind of dark, but it helps. It gets to the point where I'm literally cleaning and organizing stuff that doesn't really need to be organized or cleaned. But
how's that dark? Oh, I like to clear my room to feel more productive. Wow, that's depressing as hell. What? It isn't. That's fine. That's actually a good trait to have. She doesn't actually have that trait. It's a facade. Got him. I think now what she's trying to do is she's trying to make it out like her editing videos. It's not because she's lazy, you know, which it is. That's the reason why she doesn't upload very often. It's because there's a creative limit, you know. She's struggling creatively. She can do all this other stuff which only a non-lazy person would do, i.e. mindlessly clean up things. I think what she's trying to say is, oh, I'm not lazy. It's just that I have issues with my mind when it comes to making videos. I think so.
And if you think about it, it could be a lot worse. I could literally be snorting coke, so I don't know. I'm not complaining. Another thing I've done.
What? How? Literally, this is the stupidest video ever. She's literally making it out like because she struggles with making videos. I don't doubt that she, you know, struggles with making videos. Everyone does. But she's literally saying that it's that bad that she could resort to like an illegal drug. What? That's ridiculous. This video is seriously awful. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know how long I've been recording this video for. Probably a long time. I've had a lot of interruptions, you know, because of my family. You know, the brothers have been playing Fortnite. I'm dying. Fortnite #1 battle royale. Yeah, that's an actual struggle when it comes to YouTube. It really peeves me off how she can complain about YouTube being so hard when literally she has the best stuff. You know, this is ridiculous. I'm actually really angry. Smash like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye.